Hello everyone, this is Charles Walhingford back again with another cigar pairing. Before we get started, I just want to thank you for spending your time with me. I know your time is valuable and thank you so much for coming. Alright, let's get started. What we have today is the Ave Maria. This Ave Maria is in their Cusader size. In other words, their Robusto size. The cigar has a Habano Ecuadorean wrapper. This is going to be paired with today the Barcelo Imperial Anejo Rum. It's a Dominican aged rum, and I feel this would be a very good pairing with the balance I'm trying to create with this cigar and aged spirit, distilled aged spirit. Alright, we're going to let this cigar heat up a little bit and we'll get back to you once we're really into the first third. Alright, we're back in the first third. Now, what are we going to experience having these two? Alright, number one, let's talk about the cigar. Again, the cigar has that hearty dark chocolate cocoa flavor. When a lot of times people talk about cocoa and chocolate, we're not talking about milk chocolate. This is a bitter chocolate flavor. A not even semi-sweet, dark with 90% cacao type flavor coming through. Then also, this cigar has its own distinctive flavor that I can't put in words. It just tastes like an Ave Maria. And that is awesome too. You want to have some good distinction. I will know if you took off the wrapper know that I'm having this Ave Maria by the experience I'm having right now. It's just an original flavor and I love that about the cigar. Also with the rum, again this is the Barcelo Anejo Rum. It's a Dominican rum. Imperial, I forgot to tell you, or I forgot to mention, this is Imperial. They have different levels, and I have another level you'll see another time, and it's working out great. Absolutely wonderful. That's my word I like to use. Working out wonderful. Now, what do I think we're going to experience right now? I think this should be a perfect pairing. The cigar still has some time to wake up, being in the first third. It has matured a little bit. There was a bit of harshness in the beginning, and the distilled spirit kind of took care of that. Not as much. Maybe in the second third it probably do that a little bit more, but right now it's working out pretty good. It's a pretty enjoyable situation we're having right now, and putting out a good amount of smoke. Now about this rum, also which is helping out this cigar, this rum is not one of those sweet anejo rums. A lot of times the anejo rums can be a little sweet like this one, and very sweet like I had with the Hobbs or the Jobs. I explained, I may have been pronouncing it wrong. It's Spanish, so it's probably with a J. It's most likely an H sound, a Hobbs. With that Hobbs, it was very sweet, and you have to have a special cigar to do that. And I believe if I had that Hobbs right now, I wouldn't taste anything from this cigar. Not being very sweet, there is some sweetness to it. It actually helps this cigar out. Also, when you're dealing with anejo rums, you will have either a strong molasses flavor or you will have a strong vanilla flavor, or somewhere in the middle. This is more so on that molasses flavor, but not strong molasses. Last thing about this cigar, I got my inspiration from CO, Cigar Obsession. Talks very highly about this cigar, and when he talks highly of a cigar, you gotta pay attention. I'll be back once we're in the second third, and I'm pretty sure this cigar is going to flourish even more along with this anejo rum. But this is going out pretty good, or going down pretty good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're in the second third. Now I wanted to explain a little bit more about this rum here, the rum Barcelo Imperial. Now, one of the reasons why I chose to do this pairing is because of the value you're getting with this aged rum. A lot of times Anejo rums, aged rum, Anejo rums, they are more cost effective than using a cognac. Cognacs tend to be more expensive. Scotches tend to be even more expensive than that. When you have something that's been aged, as cognacs go, for 4 to 10 years, which this has been aged for, it's around the XO or Napoleon level. And when you're going to buy something that's Napoleon or XO level, it tend to be pretty expensive. This actually, for me, was only $35. $35, and this cigar was less than $7. And when you have something that's less than $7, that's a pretty good stick when they're good. Sometimes they're not so good. This is a good one. And also, unfortunately, I haven't been able to find these Ave Maria in your my local cigar lounges or cigar retailers. Most of the time, you're going to have to find them online. All right, now let's get into what's happening with this pairing. Because of the way, I guess, the chemical make of both of these, I'm getting a stronger flavor of cocoa. It's just really coming through right now. That dark chocolate flavor is really coming through really nicely. And I would call this a perfect pairing. It's absolutely a perfect pairing, something I suggest trying. And because of the cost, not too hard to afford. All right, everyone, let's summarize this experience. Number one, let's talk about the score. I give this a 93. The reason why I give this a 93, give a little background on my point system. The point system is, if it's 90 and above, it's a perfect pairing. 89 to 80, it's a opening act main event type situation. This is not a main opening act main event type situation, so this is a perfect pairing. And with the perfect pairing, there's no overshadowing, there's no clashing, and nothing is being lost in both of these. I can taste both of these distinctly, and they're helping each other flavor wise, and I'm getting a flavor that I wouldn't have in the cigar if I had it by itself. I wish a lot of times I wasn't by myself, but I have quite a few things with me. I have my beautiful ladies with me, but I also have my animals. As you can see, I had a cicada. I'm not sure if your area, your region has these type of bugs around. They're big, they're crazy, they're harmless, but they can be a little bit scary. As you see, they're pretty big. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any comments, don't feel free to add comments. And that's the pairing for tonight. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I always end with a saying, I spit my fire.